Good morning all. The topic for today's discussion is Lepa Kalpana, external application or topical medicaments. In Ayurveda, there are two treatment modalities, Antaparimarjana and Bahiparimarjana. This Lepa Kalpana or external applications are coming under Bahiparimarjana types. These preparations are topical medicaments which are mainly meant for external application to the skin or the mucosal membrane. In Vaishaja Kalpana, application of herbal drug externally known as Lepa. This Kalpana includes Lepa, Upanaha, Malhara, etc. out of many Bahya Kalpanas. Lepa Kalpana has a due importance in Ayurvedic system of medicine. It is used in different conditions like inflammation, wound healing, wound clearing and various skin disorders. As I told, this Lepa Kalpana are topical medicaments used for external applications. Either single drug or compound drugs can be used for these applications. Anyway, these preparations are best known for its Vrana Shodhana and Vrana Ropana property. Almost all classical textbooks is having the reference for this Lepa Kalpana. These topical preparations include Lepa Kalpana, Upanaha Kalpana, Malahara Kalpana, etc. Moving on to the definition of Lepa Kalpana. In Dravyaguna by Yadavji Tragavji explained the reference of this Lepa Kalpana as Dravyamatram Shilapishtam Shushkam va Sadravam Tanu Dehe Pralepanartham Tat Lepa Ityuchate Budehe. It is said that if you want to prepare a Lepa, if the drug is wet, two conditions are explained here. If the drug is wet, you have to convert it into a very fine paste form and it can be applied over the affected area. The second condition, if the drugs are dry in nature, it is to be powdered well and mixed with the specified liquid media or gel. Then you can apply it over the affected area. These are the two conditions explained here which can be applied over skin or mucosal membrane. Next, moving on to the synonyms of Lepa. In Sharangara Samhita, the synonyms for Lepa are explained. Alepasya cha namani lipto lepasya lepana. Alepa, lipta, lepa, lepana. All these are synonymous words used in different contexts of classical textbook. Okay. These are some of the synonyms explained in Sharangara Samhita. Next, move on to the types of Lepa. First reference of the Lepa Kalpana is available in Charaka Samhita Aragvadiya chapter, and remaining references are available in Susruta Samhita, Sharangara Samhita, and Ashtanga Hridaya. We will discuss some of the classifications explained by Acharya Susruta, Acharya Sharangara and Acharya Vakvada. Mainly three types are explained by Susrutacharya, that is Pralepa, Pratepaha and Alepa. According to Sharangara, there are also three types explained. They are Doshakna, Varnya and Vishakna Lepa. According to Vakvada, that is in Ashtanga Hridaya, there are 10 types of Lepa are explained. They are Snahika, Narvapana, Prasadana, Stambhana, Vilayana, Pajana, Pedana, Shodhana, Shoshana and Savarnikarana. These are the three classifications, three main classifications by Acharya Susruta, Acharya Sharangara and Acharya Vakvada. Next we will see the classification of Lepa according to Susruta, that is detailed description. We will see Acharya explained Satrivata Pralepa Prateha Alepasya Tatra Pralepaha Sheetas Tanuravishoshi Vishoshiva. According to Susrutacharya, the classification of lepa are pralepa, prateha and alepa. For pralepa, Acharya explained peculiar characteristic features. They are: it possesses this pralepa having the property of the drugs which is having Shita guna. It possesses Shita guna, that is prepared with the Shita Virya Dravyasa, and its thickness is comparatively thin, like a chandana application, like how we are applying chandana over the skin. Likewise, this type of lepa should be applied over the skin, that is, it is comparatively very thin in nature. Kalkena chandanavat lipyate sa pralepaha. In the classification also set for this pralepa, there are two types of pralepa, that is Avishoshi and Vishoshi. Two types of pralepa are Avishoshi type and Vishoshi type. First we will see what is Avishoshi type of lepa. Avishoshi variety of lepa are those external applications that are removed from the place of application before they dry up. These type of lepa are commonly used in the conditions where Vranashobha Pidana is not required. Avishoshi Apidaidavye Vranashobhe, that is, wherever the squeezing action over the wound is not needed or not required, there we can use these type of lepas. After removal of the earlier lepa, the fresh wet lepa is put in the place to avail the desired therapeutic action. This is Avishoshi type of lepa. Wherever the wound squeezing is not needed, there you can use these type of lepa, and that are removed in the place before they dry up. Second variety, Vishoshi variety of lepa. Vishoshi variety of pralepa with these type of external applications that are left in the place of application after they dry up. It can be left in place after they dry up. And one more thing explained, Vishoshi Pidaidavye, that is, these types of lepa are used in the conditions where Vranashobha Pidana is required. Wherever the squeezing action over the wound is required, there we can use this type of pralepas, that is, Vishoshi type can be used. Generally, the difference for Avishoshi and Vishoshi is explained as Avishoshi Apidaidavye Vranashobhe, Vishoshi Pidaidavye. And Avishoshi type of lepa can be removed before they dry up, and Vishoshi type of lepa can be left in place after they dry up. This is about pralepa variety according to Susruta. Next, second variety, that is Prateha type. Prateha possesses either Ushna or Shita guna. Pratehastu Ushnaha Shitova. That is, Acharya explained, especially in conditions like Vata Kapacha Roga, Ushna variety drugs can be used as Prateha, and for Pitta Rektaja Rogas, Shita variety drugs can be used. And the thickness of this type of lepa is explained as it should be equal to the thickness of buffalo skin. That is, it can be equal to Mahisha Charma. The thickness of Mahisha Charma, it is Acharya explained here. And it possesses either Shita or Ushna guna. And one more thing explained here is, if you are using this type of lepa, means one kalka pinda is used each time for application as lepa over Vranashobha. That is, not more than one pinda kalka is used. That is, one kalka is used at a time for application over the skin, and this is coming under Avishoshi type. Avishoshi type means it should be removed from the place of application before they dry up. That variety, the lepa types which possess the characteristic features like these are classified under Prateha. Next, move on to the last variety, that is Alepa type, that exhibits the mixed characteristic features of Pralepa as well as Prateha. That its thickness also explained like that, it should not be neither thin or too thick. That is, medium thickness is applicable to Alepa variety of lepa. That Acharya explained it as Madhyamo atra alepaha. That it should be coming in between pralepa and pradeha. And for lepa, its thickness according to Sharangara Samhita, I told the classification Doshakna, Vishakna and Varnya lepa. There also Acharya explained the thickness for application of this lepa. Acharya explained for Doshakna type of lepa, 1/4 angular thickness can be used, and for Vishakna type of lepa, 1/3 angular can be used, and Varnya type of lepa, half angular can be used. Next move on to lepa and ratios of sneha dravyas. How much quantity of sneha dravya should be used for different dosha predominance. That is for Vadika type of diseases, we can use 1/4 part of sneha for lepa external application. It can be mixed with the remaining herbal drugs. For Paitika type, 1/6 part can be used, and for Kabacha rogas, 1/8 quantity of sneha can be used for external application with the other drugs. These are some of the ratios explained for sneha dravyas for this external application. And generally, lepas are applied against the hair follicles. That is, Pradiloma Gati is explained for the application of this lepa. And all lepas are for instant use only. Shelf life period is 1 day only. There you have to apply it. It can't be kept for more than 1 day. And one more thing explained, it should not be used during night time. That is, application of lepas are prohibited during night time. The reason for this is explained as night time is naturally cool. It helps in transfer of the body temperature from hair follicles. If we are applying lepa during this time, the transfer of this temperature will be hampered, which will leads to the vitiation of dosha, and thereby it increases the existing skin ailments. Therefore, it should be avoided during night hours. There are some formulations or lepa yogas are available in different classical textbook. Some of the names I will tell you: Dashanga lepa, Shodakna lepa, Avalgujadi lepa, Mukhakandiprada Rektachandanadi lepa, Keshavartaka lepa, Hastidanda Mashi lepa or Romotpataka lega. These references are available in Sharangara Samhita, Vaishya Ratnavali, etc. These are the set yogas which is available in different classical references.